Google just dropped Gemini 2.5, and everyone's saying it could finally dethrone ChatGPT. But after running them head to head for a week, testing everything from coding to creative writing to real world tasks, I found something shocking. The winner isn't who you'd expect. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which AI you should be using in 2024. Stick around because some of these results will blow your mind.
If you've been following the AI space, you know the battle between Google and OpenAI is heating up. Gemini 2.5 is Google's biggest upgrade yet, promising better reasoning, longer context, and even some features GPT-5 doesn't have. But does it actually outperform OpenAI's flagship model? That's what we're here to find out. I'm your host at AI Insight, and today, we're putting these two giants to the test in 5 brutal rounds: speed, accuracy, creativity, real-world usability, and that one hidden factor nobody's talking about. By the end, you'll know which one deserves your time, and maybe even your subscription money. Round 1, Speed and Responsiveness. Let's start with the basics, speed. I gave both AIs the same 10 prompts, from simple questions like, explain quantum computing like I'm 5, to complex tasks like, write a Python script for data analysis. The results? Gemini 2.5 responded about 15% faster on average, especially for research-heavy queries. But here's the catch: GPT-5's answers were often more polished right out of the gate. Gemini was quick, but sometimes it felt like it was rushing, leading to occasional errors in code or awkward phrasing. So if you need raw speed for quick lookups, Gemini might edge ahead. But if you want refined answers immediately, GPT-5 still holds up. Round 2, Accuracy and Fact-Checking. Now, let's talk accuracy, because what good is a fast AI if it's wrong? I tested both models on 20 recent questions, from, what's the latest SpaceX launch date, to, summarize the newest EU AI regulations. Gemini 2.5 impressed me here. It pulled more up-to-date info without needing plugins, thanks to Google's real-time search integration. GPT-5 was close but occasionally relied on slightly older data unless I enabled browsing. But here's the twist: when I deliberately asked a misleading question, did NASA confirm aliens in 2023, GPT-5 was better at sniffing out the trap and correcting me. Gemini sometimes took the bait. So for researchers, Gemini's freshness is a win, but for critical thinking, GPT-5's skepticism gives it an edge. Round 3, Creativity and Writing. This is where things got interesting. I tasked both AIs with writing a short sci-fi story, a marketing email for a fake product, and even a rap battle between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, really. Gemini 2.5's writing was vivid and packed with sensory details. Google clearly trained it on more literary data. But GPT-5? It nailed tone and pacing, especially for professional copy. The rap battle was shockingly close, but GPT-5's jokes landed better. Then I tried something sneaky. I asked both to write in the style of Hemingway. Gemini's attempt was solid, but GPT-5 replicated his sparse prose almost perfectly. If you're a novelist or poet, Gemini's flair might appeal to you. But for most business or entertainment needs, GPT-5's versatility won this round. Round 4, Real-World Usability. Alright, let's get practical. I integrated both AIs into my daily workflow for 3 days, handling emails, debugging code, even planning a vacation. Gemini 2.5's integration with Google Workspace, Docs, Sheets, Gmail, was seamless. Need to draft an email? It pulled context from my previous messages effortlessly. GPT-5 played nicer with third-party apps like Zapier and had stronger coding assistance, especially for niche languages. But here's the surprise: Gemini's memory feature, which remembers your preferences across chats, saved me hours of repetition. For Google Power users, that's a game changer. GPT-5's plugins are more powerful, but Gemini feels more intuitive for everyday tasks. This round? It's a tie, depends on your ecosystem. The hidden factor: personality and nuance. Now, the wild card, personality. I asked both AIs to advise me on a sensitive topic. How do I tell my boss I'm burned out? Gemini's response was empathetic but safe, classic corporate-friendly advice. GPT-5, though? It read between the lines, asking follow-up questions like, is this a temporary workload issue, or a deeper culture problem? That nuance stunned me. Then I pushed further, which AI is better? Gemini praised GPT-5's strengths, a classy move, while GPT-5, well, it confidently declared itself the winner. Make of that what you will. So, who won? Drumroll, it depends. If you live in Google's world and need speed plus real-time data, Gemini 2.5 is a beast. But if you want polish, creativity, and razor-sharp reasoning, GPT-5 still reigns. Personally, I'm using Gemini for research and GPT-5 for writing, and that combo is unstoppable. But here's the real kicker, Gemini is free right now, while GPT-5 costs $20 per month. For most of you, that might decide it. So, which AI are you teaming up with? Drop a comment below, I'm dying to hear your take. And if you found this showdown helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to AI Insight. We've got a ton of head-to-head battles coming, Claude 3 versus Gemini? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best AI is the one that makes your life easier. See you in the next one. Oh, and before you go, I tested one last thing, which AI could predict the outcome of this video. Their answers? Let's just say, one of them was scarily accurate. Guess who in the comments?